Okay, so Marx's philosophy. Why did Marx construct a scientific theory of how society worked? What did he call this theory, where history advanced in predictable and set stages? So Marx fundamentally rejected the utopian socialism of the late 18th, early 19th century, and thought that their idea that we could revert to pre-industrial times was impractical. Instead, he adopted a more empirical approach through an analysis of history and society, and he did it in such great depth that he gained such a great understanding that he could he believed that he'd created a scientific and accurate prediction of what the future held, and that was his vision for the future, and it's called historical determinism. The next question is, what?
Marx believes that the units were linked through historical materialism, which is the idea that the base of society determines the superstructure. He famously said that circumstances make men just as much as men make circumstances. What are the base and superstructure of society? Marx says that the base of society is the economics and the mode of production, whilst the superstructure is the political, social and cultural.
Okay, so what is a dialectic, and what is Marx's idea of dialectical materialism? So a dialectic is the idea that when a proposition is confronted with its opposition, then a new truth is created which prompts a sense of progress. So when a thesis is faced with its antithesis, a synthesis is created, which is the strongest argument of all. In terms of Marx's dialectical materialism, progress is the consequence of an internal social conflict. So in Marx's view, that's primarily a class conflict, for example, between the proletariat and the bourgeoisie during the capitalist era. The conflicting interests of two classes creates a new kind of stage in history. So we were talking about Marx's historical determinism. When a class conflict occurs, a synthesis is created which creates a new stage of history, and in that case from capitalism to communism.